Okay, here we go again. We are back with another stream. Let's go. Alright, let me just share the link for everyone. Alright, perfect. Alright, awesome. Let's go. Okay. Let me close the screen and let me close Discord. We pop back in. I have not done any practice today. I have not touched this game since the last stream. Just 2 days ago. So, I'm not expecting to be performing particularly well here. But we will try. First we gotta get this blindfold on. Get the hair out of the way. Alright, let's go. I hope everyone believes me that I'm not cheating here and that I can in fact not see anything through this blindfold. Once my runs get seriously close to my goal, I will probably start wearing multiple layers just to make sure that everyone believes me. But until then, we will probably just keep this on because this is already warm enough as is. Yeah, I'm not sweating below this blindfold yet, but I might as well be. And in summer, it's gonna be way worse. So for everyone who didn't watch yesterday's stream, or who's, you know, didn't pay attention last time, we will be resetting the first hole over and over until we get 0 wind. We do this to maximize our chances of getting an eagle, and thus proceeding to hole 2 knowing which pins we're looking at. Either the back left pin or the front left pin, which makes it much easier to pass that hole. As was evident by the first 2 streams. The first stream was about 2.5 hours long. And the second stream was 1.5 hours long. And during the first stream, we got 1 run past hole 2. And the second stream, which was an hour shorter, mind you, we got 2 runs past hole 2, all the way to hole 5. So the strategy seemed to have paid off a lot. So we will keep doing that. Both times we scored like -4 across the first 3 holes, which is great. And one time we scored -5 across the first 4. Which is honestly, I know that I could have chipped in on hole 3 as well, on that one attempt, with no wind. Would have been totally possible. Wait, is there wind? Yeah, there is, okay. Just making sure. I could have totally gotten another eagle on hole 3. Meaning that we could have gotten a -5 run past hole 3. Which would have been insane. Because it ties my best score for not blindfolded. Oh, I could. So that would have been funny, but unfortunately, it did not happen. So wait, that was a weird sound. There was okay. No, there's nothing. All right. For now, we'll keep resetting. if you're watching, you know, feel welcome to join the chat. Uh, I will read the chat in between runs and while I'm resetting. And if you have any feedback, please also let me know. You know, regarding the stream in general, like the quality, the commentary, if you want music or not, if the game's too quiet, too loud, etc. And of course, also gameplay-wise, if you want any gameplay changes, if you have any ideas for strategies, etc., please let me know. It's very helpful, and it's, you know, I love to see feedback, so yeah. So we now got 0 wind. If we're lucky, this is the back left pin. But, you know, since this is the first swing that I've taken in like 3 days, wow. I've already overshot twice, 3 times. Uh, what am I? Maybe I should have taken some not blind swings before this. Okay. So I'm not sure how my power is today. If I'm like overshooting or undershooting a lot. It seems that I was overshooting a lot. And this needs to be pretty much pixel perfect. At least the first shot. The second shot does not have to be. Although, if it is, it's way better. Definitely can't overshoot it, obviously. But I'm hoping that's good. And maybe we get an eagle here? Okay, no. It's, So that should be the front left pin. We should have landed, like, I don't know, very close to the hole, you know, because we bounced on the flag. Okay, nice. That was pretty close. This was front left pin though, right? Yeah, okay, it was. Good, 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 good. Alright. We'll keep playing this even if we don't get an eagle on the first hole. Doesn't mean that our chances are 0 on hole 2. So, as per usual, I will aim for the left pin. Because, well, I'm just hoping. Oh, this should be crosswinds, I think. Hmm. Okay, I'm thinking this is left to right. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll just go for it. Should be like 3 ms. Is it 4? No, no, it might be 4. That might already be a bit too much, but I don't know. Well, we'll just go here. It's my first time getting to hole 2 in this stream. Not expecting anything great. I have no idea how that was. We definitely landed on the green. I think roughly in the right spot. Let's see. So ducks on the left. I think slightly like behind. No, never mind. It's like slightly in the front, right? Might be looking at like the back left pin, I think. I think that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna guess we're like 1.5 away, maybe 2. And we were wrong. It's back right pin? Am I correct? Yes, it's back right pin. So ducks were slightly more on the left than I thought. Well, I did think they were like on the left. Didn't think they were this far on the left, maybe. Also, I thought the waves came more from the front than the right. But, okay, we'll take that. That was a good first attempt, I think. We landed on the green, which is great. I think we read the wind correctly. I forgot to check in the end, which is annoying. Should have checked. But I think we were roughly right about the wind. Hold on, wait. I can just rewatch because this is a YouTube stream. I'm not streaming on Twitch anymore, so. Let's see. It was left to right, but it was mostly... Okay, gotcha. It was from the back. Oh wait, did I overshoot or undershoot? No, I actually shot it exactly how I wanted to. Okay, wow. Seems like we really are off to a good start today. I like streaming on YouTube more than on Twitch because I can watch my shit. Like, I can just go back on this live stream and rewatch it. On Twitch, I would have to like stream with a delay and stuff like that, but then I wouldn't be able to read chat and respond. You know, this is not zero win, but just to practice my swings, I will shoot this. Yeah, let's do this with eyes open. Okay, that was full power. Great. Okay, never mind. Let's reset. Let's reset. So to anyone joining for the first time, we are still trying to reset hole 1 until we get zero wind, increasing our chances at getting an eagle. The day before yesterday on my first stream, we got 2 runs up to hole 5 with a score of -5 past hole 4. So we got an eagle on hole 1, in other words. Making hole 2 a lot easier. Nope. That's a lot of wind. Yeah, so current goal is getting to hole 6 and passing hole 6. The score of -6 or better, as you can see on screen. We are actually really close to achieving this goal. We might even hit it on this stream. I'm not sure. Over the course of the last 2 streams, I've definitely gotten a lot better at picking up the wind, hearing how it goes, which is super duper helpful. So I'm thinking we might reach our goal today, depending on how long I stream. I will probably stream for roughly 2 hours, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, we'll see. Yeah. Probably, if we get like a good hole 1 again, we might be able to get past hole 6 with like -7 even. That'd be really nice. I don't know. For that, we gotta reset like a bunch of times. But yeah, last stream in particular, we got like a great seed. We got such a great seed. We got 0 wind on hole 1, which is, well, predetermined. We got like 1 ms wind on hole 2, which is great because it makes the approach really easy. You got 0 wind on hole 3, which is incredibly lucky. Hole 3 is an easy hole. which is hard to mess up. The only real way to mess it up is with Tailwind. At least with my current strategy. But I could have definitely shot an eagle on hole 3 as well. And then I could have gotten a -4, no, a -5 across the first 3, which would have been insane. Ties my best score. You know, like not blindfolded. Alright, and we just keep resetting. Let's see, do we get a good seed? Sounds like it. Alright. Once again, these are the first few swings I'm taking today, so want to make sure not to over or undershoot. First shot has to be pretty much pixel perfect. Second shot not so much, but well. Alright, let's see, can we get an eagle? No. Okay, either that means I undershot it, which is possible, or it's the front pin. In which case, I looked at how to shoot this yesterday. I think it was like a little bit to the right. Yeah, like this much, and like a 2.5. Nah, that was too much. Yeah, but it was the front pin. That's unfortunate that we get front pin for 0 wind. But I actually want to see how I putted that. Let's see. I also did not undershoot, which is nice. Yeah, did not undershoot. Let's see, how did I putt that? Okay, a little too hard. Right? Yeah. A little too hard. Oh well, okay. Oh, another 0 wind. Okay, let's go. Wait, is it? Oh fuck, I'm turning crazy. I don't even know anymore. We'll just swing. No, this is 0 wind. If we get front pin again, that's kind of unlucky. We do? Front pin again? Damn. Alright, well, learned this time. That was so close. Jesus. Okay. No wind again, though. That's why we keep playing the birdies. Because that... Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Like that, I think. We'll see. Oh, that was a little far, right? Yeah, shit, that was a little far. Oh, wait, was it not far enough? Wait. Oh, it's not far enough. Fuck, I undershot it. We're looking at either the back left or back or front left pin, I think. So, I think front left. How do we shoot this though? I think like that. Alright, hold on. It's back right again. Did not listen properly. Right, so how exactly do we land? Okay, we went a little too much. Okay. Not by a lot. Not by a lot. That's unlucky. That is unlucky. We take that though. Was a really good seed. Just kind of messed it up. Need to listen better to the ducks. Keep resetting. Nope. Nope. Just to remind everybody, the chances are 1 in 6, roughly speaking, to get 0 wind. So if we get a longer streak of no wind, wind, sorry, it's a bit unfortunate, but you know, we take it. Yes, okay. Was that full power? I hope so. Sounds like it though, I mean, as far as I can tell. Did we get the front hole again? Come on. I might have also just messed this up, you know, straight up, but... Ah, and then I messed up the putt. Is it a different angle? No, wait. Oh, but there's 2 front holes, right? Yeah, okay. Different front hole. Okay. So chances for getting a good hole on top of no wind, or well, regardless of wind, is 1 in 5. So, well, technically that means that every 30th run, on average, you get perfect conditions for an eagle. And by run, of course, I just mean reset. Which sounds pretty good to me. I mean, just gotta reset 30 times to get an eagle. This is like very low winds, but there is. Ah, there's winds. Okay. That took me a while to pick up. Hmm. Okay, I'm getting a drought of 0 wind conditions here. Just fine. It's not that bad. I would be upset if it took like 10 minutes to get to the next 0 wind condition, but it's not gonna happen. It's very unlikely. You know, psychologically, it's funny how your brain thinks that it's more likely to come now, that it hasn't come for a long time, than any other reset. You know, evidently that's not true, but just a funny psychological thing. Yeah, damn. It's been a while since the last no wind. That was a front pin, so not very lucky. Still wind, still wind. Alright. We just keep resetting. If I ever get like a stable viewing, like let's say like 2 or 3 people that tune in, like most streams, I would have to get like an actual schedule for that. It's probably gonna be worth like getting TTS for the chat. I was thinking about that. Then I wouldn't have to be so lonely while I wait for the next zero win, like this one. Took long enough. Let's hope it's the back left pin. Let's also hope that I didn't undershoot that. I mean, I really would rather not mess this up. I've already waited for this long. Come on. Nice. Alright, there we go. So another promising run. Let's see how this one wraps up. Okay, there's like very slight wind. With this 1 ms wind, it's impossible to tell where it's coming from. Well, at least to me, as a human. So I will just shoot straight for it and hope that it's like tail or headwind. You know, that is if I don't overshoot again. Like this much. I think something like that, right? Nice approach. Oh, nice. Wow, that could have actually been another eagle there, I think. Let me check the stream. Okay, so it was crosswinds. Hold on, let me put my glasses on so I actually see something. How close was I to the hole? Okay, I was about to overshoot again. And then I sort of undershot it. Damn. Oh, but I was lucky, okay. I was super lucky that I didn't put as much backspin on it. Bro, what is the seed? That's crazy. Oh, fuck. My table, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Ah, it doesn't matter too much. That's kind of messed up my great approach. Oh, I mean, I hope I still hit the tree here. Might be worth it to, like, do this. Please. Oh. I didn't hit the tree, man. Fuck. Can't believe I messed up hole 3, like, just because of... just because I overshot, like, twice. Okay, lock in, though. This is still possible. We should be, like, a little closer to the hole than I'm used to. So... Oh, this should be overshooting, yeah. Wait. I just gotta go for it. Oh, I overshot. I overshot a 3 for 3. That's wild. Now I'm somewhere in fucking New York right now. Fuck. Is this salvageable? Don't think so. I do not think so. Yeah, no. I had, like, a decent shot lined up. How did I overshoot that? That's crazy. I aimed for, like, a 2.1, which would have been great. Great shot. Okay. And then from the bunker there, I have to usually go for, like, a 1.3. Okay, gotcha. I shall do that. I shall do that. Next time. Next time we get there. Where's the mic? Oh, here it is. Okay. Is that close enough? Yeah, it should be. Damn, that's so unfortunate, though. I want to say, well, it's not unfortunate. It's just a skill issue, but it's an annoying skill issue. Also, oh yeah, I just realized I'm wearing a green shirt, which makes me like slightly translucent. Thing is though, if I take it off, I have like a ragged shirt under that. Like this. The shirt that I'm wearing under that. It's like holes in it and shit like that. So I'm not going to. I'll just stay translucent for the rest of the stream. Also, hold on. Let me put my phone away from my sound my sound card. I mean, the buzzing is still there. That's annoying. I hope no one on stream can hear it, but the audio source should be quiet enough for you guys to not hear it. Yeah, there's like a slight buzzing in the background. That's okay. It's only gonna make me go crazy slightly faster. Alright, but great first hole. Good second hole. Really poor third hole. I probably could have played it for par and then kept going on hole 4. Maybe should have. But it's much easier said than done because I honestly do not have any idea where I am in that situation after that. After that. Because I honestly did never end up in that situation before. At least not, not blindfolded. And I did not memorize how it went without. I mean, what are the odds, really, of overshooting 3 times on hole 3? On all 3 shots? No, we'll play this. I'm tired of resetting.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it's not overshot. Crazy how that happened. But I'm not gonna keep talking about it because I'm gonna just jinx it for myself and probably do it again if I end up there. We'll see if we can be like super extremely hyper diaper lucky here and get something going, but yeah. Okay, at least a nice approach. That's good. That's good. Take birdie on first. Definitely take it. Alright. Well, first, go there. Alright. Call me crazy, but I think this is either a head or tailwind. Like 3ms, right? 3? This might be crosswinds, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just shoot for it. Let's see. Okay, stayed on the green. That's nice. I think we got like not full backspin again. Let's listen. What are the odds of this again being the back right pin? I mean, like 1 in 5. Yeah, come on, this is back right pin, I hope. Unless it's like front right pin. But it's, nah, it's back right pin for sure. Right. Or the one in the middle, but, can't tell those apart. Not really. I'm gonna adjust, I think something like that. Ah. A little too far to the left. The power was perfect. It was in fact... Oh, wait, no. This is the middle pin. Okay. How did I guess? How did my wind guess go? Okay, it was in fact through MS, but right to left. That was right to left. We saved that in our analog memory card. Okay, our brains. And then we just go again. Can't believe I had a run that died on hole 3. It's like the single easiest hole in the run. Maybe apart from hole 1. I mean, it's roughly the same level of difficulty. It's both very easy. At least now that I have a proper strategy on hole 1. But man, just messed it up by overshooting 3 times. It's crazy. I definitely didn't have to overshoot that 3 times. I'm gonna keep talking about it because I have nothing else to talk about here. I'm just resetting to get 0 wind over and over. That was definitely not 0 wind. But yeah, so last time we got stuck on hole 5 twice for different reasons. First time, we actually had a great first shot and then messed up our second shot ever so slightly, landing quite far up in the bunker. Meaning that my approach was bad and I was too far away from the hole. Am I on low battery? Okay, my left controller, which is fine. That is fine. But I could just switch controllers. Probably should soon. But yeah, that's why the run on hole 5 died. The first time at least. The second time, we had tailwind, right? Or like crosswinds from the left. So I kind of overshot it into the bunker. And then there was no getting out from there. Unfortunately. I'm gonna reset that. I'm gonna give myself that reset because I haven't seen anything yet. Quite literally. Okay. Should be better. I don't think that's perfect, even if that's the back left pin. Oh, okay, it's not. Thank God. Oh, I overshot that for real. Ah, that's a... Damn, I overshot that. I knew I wouldn't be far. But I didn't think I would be that close. That's quite unfortunate. I'm gonna take the sweet time where I have nothing to do to thank the artist behind this channel. Goes by the name of Mao. They made the artwork for my profile picture. And for the banner that's soon to come. Great guy. He accepts commissions. So if anyone is interested, please DM me on Discord. Presumably front pin again. Let's hope we know which one it is. Well, we don't know, but let's hope we can guess. That's too much, right? Oh, no, it's not. That's great. Alright, we take that. Okay, now this should definitely be head or tailwind. I'm gonna feel so bad about myself if I'm wrong, but I think it is. Okay. Oh, wait. I thought that had gone on the fringe. Maybe it's rolled back ever so slightly. Fuck. Back left. Back right, sorry. Back right. It's my final guess. Oh my god. Okay. So to recap, I was in a completely different spot than I thought I was. It was in fact not head or tailwind. I undershot it. We did in fact land on the fringe. But we ended up on the green either way. We were looking at the front left pin. And everything was wrong about what I had said. Wow. I have never been so wrong. This is the wrongest that I've been. I was not right about anything about that. And I still almost made it in. which is nice. So this is the pin on the right. We landed slightly further from the hole. And I overshot it. Damn, that's unlucky. To be fair, in my defense, I do feel like I'm a little bit demoralized from that mistake we did on hole 3 earlier. Which was just atrocious and super unnecessary. But, still no excuse to play like this. I should be making those putts in my sleep. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, it's the same pin. So we put a little less power in it. Oh, it went to the right. Okay, so I've got to adjust to the left there. Got to adjust to the left. Damn. Okay. Adjusting to the left. Gotcha. The next one we won't miss. All right. Time to lock in. Okay, front pin. Too hard. Oh, it was the other front pin. Okay, wait. There was a backspin pattern there, which I recognized, but I wasn't sure which front pin it was from. Now I know which one it is, okay. The slope on the left side of the green seems to be slightly more angled, which makes your backspin, like the second contact, well, the third, I guess, longer. So that gives away that it's the right front pin. Well, the left, sorry, the left front pin. Damn, this sleeping mask is, you know, great at making you tired. This thing is actually this thing actually makes me want to go to sleep now. Yeah, that's how you English. Honestly, I am super happy that I did so much planning beforehand. Because, like, realistically, could have probably just, like, started up a stream and just did this without any prep. It would have gone horribly. And the worst thing is, I would have had to VOD review every single shot while I am playing blindfolded. So I'm really good. I'm really glad I like looked into strategies, found shit out about the game, how the game sound or works, how the audio works, all of that stuff beforehand, because it truly makes this so much easier. Like some of the game's characteristics are not very intuitive, and the sound design is definitely flawed. It so is the game design. So I'm glad I figured out like a lot of those quirks before doing this. So that I have a realistic shot at actually doing this. Which I wouldn't have without, obviously. Alright, let's see if we're lucky here. 1 in 5 chance. Okay. Left middle pin. We're close to it, so let's not overshoot this. Oh, that was good. That was perfect. That was exactly how I wanted it to be. Alright, nice. Let's have a looky here at hole 2. No wind. Not slight wind, right? No, okay, 0 wind. Let's see if we get lucky here. think like that is better. Think so. Okay. I believe we're looking at the back left pin. Are we? Might be back right too. I'll take my time here. No, I believe we're looking at the... Fuck. Back left, final answer. Either way, the adjustment is relatively similar. Just the power that's like a lot, vastly different. It was the front right. No, wait. Yeah, no, it was the front right pin. That makes sense. I should have been able to pick that up. Amen. Amen. I want to get one more attempt past hole 2, and then I'll probably end the stream there. Because honestly, today, I am kind of washed. The wind detection is not where I want it to be. Alright, here we go. Like at all. I am overshooting simple shots. And I'm messing up where I don't have to. So it's probably best to like not try to force it and just, you know, end it while we're at it. Front pin again. I think this is the right front pin. So we'll do this. Go a little bit harder. Yeah. At least I got that down now. I can birdie every pin for 0 wind. Alright, let's see. Okay, once again, not quite sure. This sounds like just head or tailwind to me. I'm gonna guess it's that. That might have been tailwinds, judging from how that... Ah, actually, wait, never mind. Can't be too sure about that. Okay, well, now I know that I'm quite far up in the green. Like somewhere close-ish to where the back left pin would be. Didn't get a nice approach, so it's not that one. Definitely looking somewhere where the pawn is on my left, so not the front left pin. I think this is the back right pin. Only one way to find out. I guess we'll go like a little more like that. What's the back right pin? I was still quite far off. And we did also get tailwind. I was somewhat right about the wind direction. Okay, so with headwind, I usually land further back, meaning that the spin sound will be shorter. So if I spin shorter on the backspin, that means I have tailwind, and I roughly know where I end up. Would have had to aim to the right there, actually, instead of the left. Of how far front I ended up. That's good to know. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Thing is, I'm not performing well right now, and I'm struggling a little bit to get into the mindset. At least right now. So I think instead of trying to force it and trying to push my way past hole 2, I will just end the stream here. We've been streaming for a little bit more than an hour. I would have probably liked to get a little bit more, little further, but unfortunately we didn't. But that is fine. All right, I would call this a success still. I think we were relatively successful. We got past hole 2 once, which I'm happy with. So next time we'll push even further, and then we'll see. All right, love you. Thank you everyone for for everyone who stopped by. We'll be back probably tomorrow, maybe a little bit earlier than today, because it's quite late today, at least for me.